Afternoon everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to be reviewing this, which is the Lekato WS-50 5.8 gigahertz wireless guitar system. Now this is the first wireless guitar system that I've got really that I've used. So I'm going to be going through this and I'm going to be comparing it against a normal guitar lead, which for me will be this, which I've had for about 20 years now, which is a Whirlwind Leader. One of the best you can get. I'm not even sure that you can actually get these anymore, but I've always used these cables. I've never had a need to actually use a wireless guitar system, but the kind people at Lekato sent me this, so I'm going to review it and compare it against a proper guitar lead. But before we do that, I'm just going to do a bit of an unboxing, show you what this is all about. So what we've got here then, WS-50 5.8 gigahertz wireless guitar system. Now what that means is that the 5.8 gigahertz, that's like your Wi-Fi signal, you know, that's got two different bandwidths. It's got 2.4 and it's got 5.8. so the 2.4 has got, you know, a longer range, but a weaker signal. 5.8 is shorter range but a stronger signal. So for example, with a Wi-Fi, 5.8 signal struggles to get through walls. Put it that way. A 2.4 will get through a wall because it's got a longer range, but it'll be a weaker signal. So to be honest, I haven't got a lot of experience of wireless guitar systems. This one cost about £60. I'll put an affiliate link in the description so you can get one off Amazon. Support the channel if you like doing that. But yeah, I think 5.8 is a better spec than the 2.4 for guitar wireless systems, but I've got nothing to compare it against. I think there's also a UHD bandwidth as well, whatever that means. I'm new to all this, which is why I wanted to put this video together. This is all new to me. I don't know if this is going to be workable as a replacement to a regular guitar lead or not. I don't know what it's going to sound like. So anyway, just off the front of that box, like I say, it's got the 5.8 gigahertz frequency. It's got 48K 24 megabit 24-bit high quality signal acquisition playback. That sounds good, doesn't it? Superior 110 dB dynamic range, more than 100 feet of range indoors, which is what I'm going to be using it for. That's, you know, that's more than enough. You know, even if you're doing outside gigs, that's more than enough. Less than 6 milliseconds of latency, no lag or signal loss. That's good. I mean, to be honest, I mean, there's always going to be latency. You know, that's just the way that sound works. You know, even if you've got a lead plugged in direct, you know, if you're stood a few feet away from your amp, you know, it's going to take the speed of sound from the sound to get from the speaker to your eardrum. There's always going to be some latency. 6 milliseconds is not perceptible to the human ear, but we'll see. The proof is in the pudding. Let's compare it. Let's see if I can actually detect a lag or whatever. What else? Up to 5 hours playing time per charge. So yeah, these are battery powered. I think it's rechargeable with a USB cable. But let's have a look inside the box first of all. Let's see what we've got. So instructions, and here we are. So guitar shaped. That looks like an SG. One of them is the transmitter, and the other one is the receiver. Now, I mean, these two devices look exactly the same. I wish they had maybe made it a bit more clearer which is which. That's going to be hard to see, you know, if you're on a dark stage or whatever, you know, which one is which. I mean, I guess you're always going to have one plugged into your amp, so you're going to know. But that's one thing that I've noticed. First of all, it's going to be hard to tell the difference between the receiver and the transmitter. Anyway, what else have we got in the box? So we've got sort of, I'm just going to get this out. Right. So this is a charging cable. And oh, that's you don't see that every day. So it's basically two-way split. So that's for charging the receiver and the transmitter, and then that goes into your plug or whatever. That's good. So let's go back to these then. So yeah, obviously that jack goes into either. Well, this which one's this? This is the receiver. This one goes into your amp. So you've got this jack that swivels around, which is really good because, you know, some guitars like I don't know, like that's a bad example because it's not the receiver. Let's say this is the transmitter. This is what goes into the guitar. Yeah, so this swivels around the whole way, which is good if you've got a guitar which has got the jack mounted on the top, like I don't know, like a 335 or an SG, and also great for like a Les Paul where you can just whack it in there in its angle and it'll sit flush with the guitar. So that's good design, and I like the way it sort of tucks in. Oh, I've just turned it on accidentally. We'll get to that. Get off. Yes. So yeah, I like the way it can tuck in on the Les Paul, but also on a 335 it'll sit flush as well. On a Strat you would probably put it in like that, so it says flush to the body. So that's all good design. And what else have we got? We've got a button on the bottom, off, on. There's a Wi-Fi signal. Now there's a battery LED as well, which isn't lit up, so I guess that'll light up when the battery's close to going. What did we say it was? It is a 5 hours of battery life. There you go. Anyway, so let's turn that off now. In the other one, the receiver is exactly the same. Oh, that's flashing. I don't know what that does because I'm a man. I won't read the instructions. We'll just wing it. There we go. And that's it really. That's all it is. Transmitter, receiver, plug it into your amp, plug it into your guitar. Don't need a guitar lead. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little experiment because I've never compared a wireless system to a guitar lead before. So this is what I've got. I've got my Fender player Stratocaster, 3 single coils. I'm going to play it clean first of all, because that, you know, that's going to, you know, a nice Strat through a clean channel of a Marshall. It's going to give you all the detail that's going to differentiate between the guitar lead and the wireless system, in theory. Yeah, like I say, the lead I've got is the Whirlwind, which are fantastic guitar leads. So let's do it. Plug the guitar lead in there. Right, just bear with us a second. Okay. Powered on. Clean channel on the Marshall. Okay. Right. So, ladies and gentlemen, EQ pretty much flat. This is what a Strat sounds like in position. Bridge in middle. So that's, you know, crystal clean tone. Right, remember that, or rewind back to that timestamp, because now we're going to try the wireless. So put that down. So I'm going to get my receiver. I'm going to turn it on. It's flashing. We'll worry about that later. It's in, right? I'm going to get the transmitter. I hope I've got this the right way around. I'm going to put it into the guitar like that. Yeah. I'm going to switch that on. Oh, there you go. So, don't know if you can see that, but now both of them have sort of the green LEDs are solid now. So I guess that's connected. So far so good. Right, and there you go. That's the signal through the wireless. Now, I don't know about you, but I can't tell any difference in that whatsoever. I can't detect a delay even. You know, so you can't detect the latency. You know, that I haven't lost any top end, which I thought I might have done. I'm really impressed. I am really impressed. I didn't think it was going to sound the same as the guitar lead. Interesting. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to turn around through 180 degrees so that I'm facing away from the amp. Yeah. No difference whatsoever. Great. And now I'm moving around with it. You can't see this, but I'm moving the guitar all around the full spectrum of movement and nothing's cutting out. Right, now I'm going to move into the kitchen. So I'm going to move about 5, 6, 7 meters away. See you in a bit. And I'm back in the room. It works. It works. You know, I mean, I've wandered into a different room there. I wandered into the kitchen. And there's no difference. It just sounds like you've got your guitar lead plugged in. I'm so impressed. I am so impressed. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to the lead channel. Sorry, get that volume down. That's far too loud. Right, here we go. Now let's see what it sounds like with distortion. Now, for me, I think that has lost some top end, but that could just be because I've switched to the distortion channel and it has got a little bit of treble knocked off. So anyway, just keep that in your ear and in your thoughts. Still sounds great, but maybe it is lacking a little bit of top end. But I'm going to switch back quickly to the guitar lead just to see if that's actually true. Right, so let's, I don't know what to do here. Turn that off, okay. Get that out of there, take that off. So simple to use. Okay, so back to the guitar lead. You know, the nice guitar lead that, you know, you're talking about, you know, at least 20 pound for this back in the day. Yeah, so I think it's the same. It could be my ears just playing tricks. Maybe it has got a little bit of extra clarity on the overdrive channel with the guitar lead. Maybe it has. I'm just going to play a big G. And then quickly switch back again. As fast as I can. What is it? Transmitter goes in the guitar. Quick. Turn it on. Receiver goes in the amp. Quick as you can. Right, is it going to connect up? It connects up. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Maybe. No, there's not. There's no difference. Let us know what you think in the comments. That's that big G again. And you know that top E's ringing out just as well, I think. But it could be I've just got in my head that I'm expecting the wireless to just lose a little bit of top end somehow. Interesting. But one thing's for sure, couldn't detect any difference on the clean channel, and you know, this just sounds as you would expect anyway. Let's just give it a bit more oomph, not volume gain, a bit more reverb. So that's a neck pickup with all the tone off. And, you know, losing all of that nice sustain that you get. I'm going to switch it one more time back to the guitar lead. Right. Right. Okay. I'll take that out now. Well, what can I say? I'm going to say I can't tell the difference. I cannot tell the difference between one of the best quality guitar leads that money can buy, the Whirlwind, and you know this £60. This isn't the cheapest wireless system that you can get, you know, but you know, £60. I mean, you know, rolling ones out there are £120, double the price of this, and you can pay more. I think this is limited to you can have 4 people using the same I don't know what that means, but using the same bandwidth at the same time. You know, but if it's just a single guitarist, you know, just in the house, just for sheer convenience, you know, and guitar leads can be a pain sometimes, you know, getting tangled up or whatever. This is just nice to just, you know, get up, walk around the house, do what you want, and you're not bothered. And what I really like about them is this, you know, this folding mechanism, which I guess is what, you know, all wireless guitar systems have got. But I just like how, you know, you can fold it into whatever device it goes into, and it just is neatly hidden away. It doesn't stick out and can't catch on anything. You know, the Strat worked great, so I'll show you again. You know, I wasn't expecting it to work too well with the Strat. I'll just put that there. Yeah, it's just seeing the bottom there. But as you can see with the Strat, it just sort of, you can just do that, you know, and that's great. You know, you're not gonna really catch the image. Well, I suppose you could catch the end of it. So slight minor thing, I guess. On a Les Paul, you know, it would just sit on the edge a little better, I suppose. But I'm really not complaining. I could have it sat out a little bit up like that, but again, that's just going to catch. So, but guitar leads catch too, you know. You know, it's having it stuck out like that or having that, not really that much of a difference. So yeah, so I think I'll just get rid of this guitar and I'll just sum up for you now, right? So hold on a second, I'll just get out here, put this away. Right. So, I mean, first things first, let's just turn them off. So my initial thoughts of these are, right, I'm not crazy about this sort of the guitar design of them. But I'm nitpicking. Yeah. This folding design, although it's probably not an original design, I know that, that's great. That can just fold and hide away onto any guitar or any amp, no problem. It just fits. It feels, you know, the build quality feels really good. You know, it's not metal apart from the actual jack, but it feels pretty solid. I do like how simple it is. You know, you've basically got an LED to show that it's on, and that flashes now when it's connected. It goes solid. Really simple. You know, idiot proof. And I guess the other one for the battery. Now 5 hours. That is the drawback to a wireless system. I mean, you're always going to have in the back of your mind, you know, is this going to die and cut out? You know, it is 5 hours of use, but you know, a guitar lead can die as well. You know, you can get a loose connection on a guitar lead, it can cut out. But would you have this on your mind more than a guitar lead? I think you probably would. You know, especially if you are gigging regular, but then I guess you would just carry it back up. Maybe, I mean, they're only £60. Maybe the answer is carry it back up, and then no problem, or just make sure it's charged before every performance. So that is a negative about these things. But it's so simple. You know, literally one button, off on, 2 LEDs. That's it. The tone, I was so impressed, you know, with the comparison between this and a guitar lead. It sounds exactly the same. I mean, I had a couple of little wobbles with the the distorted tone, but I think that was just me. But like I said, if you could tell a difference either with the clean tone or the distorted tone, just drop us a comment. I don't think I could, to be honest. Maybe a touch of the highs were missing on the overdrive channel. Maybe that's just me. Yeah, you know, I like how they've provided the USB with the double, so you can charge them both together. I probably didn't show you this, but there is the off on button, and on the other side there is the USB port. Yeah, so you know, just going back to the beginning of the video, you know, I've never really had a need for a wireless guitar system. I've always thought guitar leads were fine, never had a problem with guitar leads, but I think that's probably because I bought such high quality guitar leads that they never broke. But I would say that these are much more reliable than, you know, you going out and buying like a £5 cheapy guitar lead and having it die and having to keep replacing. I think, you know, if that's the road you want to go down, these are definitely a good investment. You know, I love just walking around the house and still being able to play the guitar and not worry about pulling the guitar lead out of the amp or out of the guitar, because that's going to damage it. Another sort of negative-ish thing is I really don't like how they look exactly the same, but one is the transmitter and one is the receiver, and I think they should make it clearer. Sorry, just get there. Yeah, I think they should make it clearer which one is, like paint it differently. I don't know, just make it clearer. I don't know what happens actually if I swap them around and put the transmitter in, and it might still work. It might not even matter. I don't know. Like I say, these are alien to me. This is the first time I've tried them, so yeah. But yeah, so that's all I wanted to do for this video. You know, just show you, as somebody, you know, coming in completely cold to a guitar wireless system, how it compares with a guitar lead. And I think it's totally passed that test. I haven't got anything bad to say about the signal, no matter where you're standing, or where you're facing it. I was facing away from the amp, no different. You know, no latency issues, definitely no latency issues. I can't comment on the battery life yet. Look, it looks like it's come fully charged, and I'm so impressed. So, you know, if you're impressed, like I say, I'll drop a link to the Amazon affiliate link. You can pick one of these up. There are cheaper ones on the market. There are more expensive ones on the market, but I think £60 a fair price to pay for something which has really got no issues. It's plug and play. I keep saying it, but I think it does sound exactly the same as a Whirlwind guitar lead, one of the best. Okay, that's it. I'm waffling, so thanks for watching. Drop us a comment, let us know what you think. Let us know if you hate these wireless systems. I mean, there's going to be definitely something that I've missed about wireless systems that I didn't bring up in this video. You know, you might have thought it sounded terrible, but like I say, this is just a video on my phone. There's no audio processing afterwards or anything like that. It's just literally press play and record. So yeah, let us know what you think, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.